What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to our channel. For those of you guys that don't know us, we are This is DNC, and today we're going to be talking about how we came out
/ got caught.
and
because we didn't really
come
out, but
yeah,
we're kind of forced.
While we're telling you guys we're going to be eating some shrimp.
We ordered food from Boiling Crab. No, not Boiling Crab. Kicking Crab.
Oh, Kicking Crab. There you go. We usually get Boiling Crab. That's our favorite, but since it was far and all this protesting stuff is going on.
Yeah, because the one we go to is in downtown LA.
Yeah.
No,
so
it's in Koreatown.
It's in Koreatown. So if we were like on our way over there, we probably would have ran into like a bunch of traffic or whatever. But we got Kicking Crab. We got I got some shrimp and corn. What'd you get?
I got shrimp, sausage, and potatoes. Don't judge me.
And we also got some fries. What, Cajun fries?
Cajun fries and
some calamari.
And we have
some snow crab legs.
Legs, yeah. These are pillows for me though.
Yeah.
So,
but to get started, you guys, it was crazy.
It was sad, guys. I was really sad.
It's crazy what we've been through. It's sad what we've been through, and we wish it didn't have to go this way, but it did.
Spicy?
Kind of.
Where'd you get mild or?
No, yeah, mild.
Which ones did I get? I usually know what I get, guys, because I always get the same thing at Boiling Crab, but
it's different over at Kicking Crab.
It's kind of sweet.
Yeah.
It's like spicy but sweet.
You guys hear that? Fireworks going on all day, every day now. So, but anyways, to get started, you guys. So this is how it happened. Like, it was a normal day. I was hanging out outside with my brother and sisters and a couple of friends that we had from around the neighborhood. And I left my phone in the house. I think I was charging it. I'm not too sure, but yeah, I think I left my phone in the house. I would always have it because she would always text me. So
my thing is, we sneaking around and you gonna leave your phone in the house.
So
and back then we didn't have all those code stuff, huh?
Nah, like the passwords and stuff like that. So I left my phone in the house, and I guess prior to this of them going through my phone, my sister had already got the phone number because I had Daniela's number under I had it under Pablo. So I guess prior to that, my sister Stephanie called.
She said that she would call me and stuff, and I would obviously answer and stuff, but she'll hang up once. It'll be like, you know, a girl. She'll like be, what the fuck. She said she thought it was like
her
Pablo's sister or whatever.
But the whole time there was no Pablo. I just had her under Pablo because I wasn't out yet. I didn't want them to know. I was afraid for them to even find out. Why, I don't know, if I've always been a tomboy, but so I was outside. I left my phone in the house, and I remember.
These potatoes are hard. You want potato?
No, I'm fine.
You want sausage?
No.
You like some sausage?
No, I'm fine.
It's really good.
So then I go inside because my mom calls me inside, and she's like crying, and she's telling me I think she had asked me like, who is Daniela, because I guess she called her while I was outside.
But babe, remember that she took us to the swabbing one time?
Yeah, and it's crazy because she would come around,
forgot.
but as a friend. She would come around as a friend. I never mentioned her being my girlfriend or anything. We kept it a secret for a pretty long time.
Just like our friends knew. Because we had the same friends.
Yeah. So I go in the house because my mom calls me in. She's crying, and she's telling me like, who's Daniela and why, and all she's saying is why, like, are you gay? And I was just saying no, I'm not, because I was afraid. I didn't know what else to say. All I could say was no, I'm not gay. I don't know. And all I was saying was like, I don't know why, I can't tell you why. And I remember them calling the phone again, and I guess Daniela didn't answer anymore after that time, because no, she did answer, and she said hello again, and my mom hung up the phone. and she was crying and I was crying. I didn't know what else to do. I was just like, I didn't think they were gonna catch on. I didn't think nothing of it.
We were young. We were what, 14? We were,
yeah, I was like 15. She was like,
I was like 14.
Like 16 or something like that.
You know.
And I just remember my sister walking in because my brother was there with me. But he was younger. He was a lot younger. I want to say he was like 13 or 12. So he comes in and then he's just like there, you know. He doesn't know what's going on.
Back in 2000.
Man, this
10? 11?
No, not 11.
2012. I mean 10.
Like 10 or 9. 09 or 2010. And so my sister walks in and she's like, what's going on? Like, what is going on? And then my mom tells her, like, I just caught the number from the text messages that she had from her boyfriend. It's not a boy, it's a girl. And then my sister was like confused, like, what? And she did say, like, I called before and a girl answered, but I thought it was maybe like the sister or something. Mom was like, no. And then my sister starts crying, and then she was crying, and she did tell me something that, like, it did hurt me. Like,
what'd she tell you? What'd she tell you?
She was just like, you're nasty. And she started crying or whatever, and I was already crying. And then it just hurt me more because me and my sister were close. My sister Natalie at the time wasn't around. She was already living in Arizona. And
you snitched on Natalie?
I didn't mean to snitch on her. Now, like, Natalie does say that I threw her under the bus because I did say, like, Natalie already knew. I just said that because I felt like I was the only one getting in trouble, which I don't know why. I just was like, Natalie already knew. And then so they got mad at Natalie and they called Natalie, like, why didn't you tell us? What is wrong with you?
Was Natalie living with you guys or no?
No, she was already in Arizona.
Oh.
And so whatever, it just hurt me that my sister told me, like, you know, that I'm nasty, because we're always been very, very close. And so I'm just there crying hysterically, and I was telling them, I'm not gay, that's not who I am. I don't know why I did it. And my brother didn't have any.
You don't know why you did it.
My brother didn't have any emotion because he was younger. You know?
He was little.
And so all I remember next was, like, my mom, my brother, and my sister take off to go look for her house to go tell her parents.
Because they knew where, I'm telling you, they knew where I lived because your mom had given us a ride when she had picked me up from your house. One time you guys picked me up.
Yeah. And she went to go look for her to tell her parents about everything that's going on, because they didn't know, because
these, sorry, but I don't know how to eat these.
They didn't know. They didn't know how to they didn't know what was going on because they didn't have Daniela's phone, you know. So my mom went through my phone and they seen everything we were talking about. Obviously they found out we were a couple, we were not just friends, and I did have her under a different name. So while they had went to go look for her, I was at home and my grandma was trying to calm me down, like, calm down. And because I was so afraid of what was going to happen to her, all I thought was, like, okay, where I lived, it was a 2-story, but it wasn't that high. But under my window, it was like the porch, like the covered part.
You know how some porches have like the little things so when it rains and stuff?
So my porch had that. So I was like, I'm gonna jump to the porch little thing and then jump down. So I was trying to jump out the window. My grandma was grabbing me and she was like, calm down. Like, it's okay. My grandparent, my grandpa too, he was like, Mija, like, calm down. And then, like, I just didn't know what was going on over there. So I was just crying the whole time with my grandparents because I didn't know what else to do. And then I guess they ended up showing up to your house. And
yeah, I used to live in some apartments, so it was like 4 different ones. And everyone was nosy. You know how people in apartments are fucking nosy. So they were knocking on every apartment, and I can't eat this. Oh, I finally broke it. So one of my they knocked on one. They were knocking on our neighbor's door, and one of them freaking snitches told them, you know, where my house was at. So my dad opened the door. My mom was showering at the moment and stuff, and you know, my dad opens the door, and my dad doesn't know any of like my friends' moms and stuff like that. So, and mind you, it was late.
Yeah.
It was late already.
Like 9 o'clock.
Yeah, it was late already. Like we were getting ready. I was already in bed. Sorry guys. I really want to do it, but oh, I did it like the TikTok.
Oh wow.
Okay. Oh, so look, I did it.
These are very strong.
Yeah, but look at this one.
Oh my god.
Carol cut herself the other day. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but so they knocked on the door and my dad opened the door. You know, I was in my room, my mom was showering. So then I just hear, you know, it's late already. So and I'm like, what the hell? I had already like got the call, so it was like weird. And so I start hearing people at the door, and I hear like the, you know, like when people are crying.
I couldn't even warn her, like, my mom is on her way to your house to tell your parents. I couldn't warn her because they took my phone. So there was, she was not alert of them coming to let them know.
I didn't know, you know, but once I kind of like heard stuff, it was like suspicious. Then my dad calls me, and he comes to me, and I go to the door, and I see her mom and I see her brother, and I was like, oh fuck. I already knew what was gonna happen at that point. And then so her mom tells my dad, your daughter's gay, she's talking to my daughter. She was saying that I made her gay and stuff. She was like, she made her gay, you need to keep her away, I'm gonna take my daughter away, so you need to do something with your daughter to keep her away from my daughter. So at that point I'm like crying. I was crying because I was scared. I didn't know what was gonna happen with me. And then when I was hearing her mom say that she was gonna take her away and that I wasn't gonna see her and stuff, obviously I was sad. And so then my dad slaps me. Like, it was just like it came out of nowhere. He just really like slapped me. And so I left back to my room. So then they left, and my mom, he got my mom out. Well, my mom eventually came out the shower, and she comes to my room and stuff, and she tells me, like, she was pissed. First off, she was pissed as fuck. She was fucking mad. And she tells me, like, why didn't you tell me? Didn't I? Because she would always tell me, when Carol would go to my house, my mom would tell me that she had a boyfriend. And I'm like, oh yeah, she does have a boyfriend. Whatever. She's like, really? Like, she doesn't look like she'll have a boyfriend. But it was never like anything to me that I had to prove to her that she had a boyfriend or anything.
She just already seen
like,
me, and she already like
always
suspected
looked, you know?
it. Yeah.
And so when she told me, like, you know, when she came into my room and she told me, she's like, oh, didn't I always tell you that that girl did not have a boyfriend and you lied to me? So it was like me and my mom were really, really close at that time. And I think like she felt like betrayed in a way. And she was like, she told me a lot of mean stuff. And she was like, I'd rather you be, you know, a prostitute than for you to be gay and stuff. Like, she told me a lot of mean stuff. And so then did I keep my phone? Yeah. I think we didn't talk for like a couple of days or something.
Because they had our phones. But once they had our phones, we didn't have each other's number. I think they deleted all my, I don't know about her, but I think my mom deleted like all my contacts and only kept like my family's number in there. But then I eventually ended up getting her number again, probably maybe through one of my cousins. Jessica, that she kept us in touch all the time because we ended up getting checked out of school.
Yeah,
I got checked out first.
Once that happened, probably like days, she didn't go to school for a couple days, and when she got back to school, it was to get checked out. So we didn't see each other like after like our parents like had found out and stuff. We didn't see each other for a bit, and then she got checked out, and then I got checked out, and then
we didn't talk or anything for a while, for like maybe like 2-3 weeks.
Yeah, we didn't talk for a little bit
because we were like grounded.
Yeah, we were like grounded and stuff, and then I wasn't going to school, and then she wasn't going to school, so there was no way for me to get to Jessica.
So through all of that, like me not being able to talk to her, it was like also like I was like kind of like going through like maybe like a depression maybe, because my sister Stephanie, like she didn't want me to like, we shared beds and she didn't want me to like sleep with her and stuff, and so I had to sleep like in the living room, and that shit hurt me. Like I was like, I'm not gonna do shit to you, but it wasn't that I was gonna do anything to her. It was just like that she felt betrayed by me because we were so close. And even like now, like we laugh at it, but if I like, you know, talking about it now, like that shit did hurt me. Like I wouldn't want nobody to, like someone's sibling to do that to them, because that it does hurt. And like right now I'm kind of getting emotional about it, but she did, like she pushed me away, and
it's just
for a while, for a few months.
It was different, you know, it was just different to her.
She felt betrayed. She felt like I didn't tell her, and we were supposed to be super close. And all I would lie about was like, I have a boyfriend, Pablo. I have a boyfriend, Pablo. So like me not being able to talk to her, or you know, them separating us from each other, and like also my sister being mean to me and me not having no one to speak to, it really hurt me. Like it put me in a bad place. And at that time I was just like, whatever, then I'm not gonna do nothing. I'm just gonna sit at home. I'm not gonna do anything, go to school or nothing, whatever.
Yeah, and then that's when Jessica started I started seeing Jessica again, and and we started sending letters to each other. So that went on probably for like a month.
Probably longer. I think it went on longer. Like my cousin Jessica would literally swing by my house every day because she started going back to school. It was so cute.
Like we had a bunch of fucking letters.
So like my cousin Jessica started coming by my house every day after school because she was able to see her. So she would send me a letter, and when Jessica would come and bring me her letter, I'll give her a letter that I was already replying to. So it was like we had letters every day going back and forth, and that's the only way we were able to communicate with each other.
Yeah.
And it really did make me feel better. Like, dang, she's still there. Like
it was, we didn't, before the letters started happening, we didn't talk for a bit.
We didn't know what was like we just thought it was done.
It was just like, we don't have no communication. Carol doesn't have a phone at that time. Like it was just like we didn't know nothing about each other, and then we were young. We were like 15, 14, and
I mean,
we started doing the letters.
I get why they were so angry at us, because they would come around. We would come around. Like I would come to her house, she would come out to like my house and stuff, and we would just be friends. But in reality, we were really girlfriends. But it was just like we weren't ready to say anything. We were young. I mean, I feel like I always knew, but I just wasn't.
I was just young.
I wasn't like mentally ready to like.
I'm not even gonna lie. I was just young and stuff.
And as for my sister Natalie, she always knew. She always knew, and she always like had my back through it all. And like
my mom, the first time she met her, like she was like, why she walk like a boy?
Yeah.
Like,
and she told me too. She was like, my mom thinks like she like she notices like you're a tomboy. Like she notices.
Like, no, she has a boyfriend. She lives near her.
And she would ask me too, like, ¿tienes novio? And I'll be like, yeah. But only because
my mama worked for the FBI. That lady.
We've been through a lot.
No, so that we started doing the letter things for so long, and then guess what?
Guess what, guys? Just guess. Take a wild guess. I'm gonna let you guys guess.
Wild guess. Now that I'm thinking about it, you're dumb.
How?
How did you get caught twice?
She just said it. I got caught again.
Guys, we get caught again.
So then, I ended up getting caught again. You know what? I don't even remember. I don't even remember how I ended up getting caught again. I don't remember.
Honestly, yeah, there's a lot of little details that I don't remember because
it just happened to us like so fast, and it was just like so much going on that it was just like we were like we wanted to be together, and they were just stopping us from being together. It was just so hard.
Like it was just so hard to be together. Like, and
yeah, we were young.
I acted, since I was young while all of that was happening, I acted out. Oh, that was a good one. I acted out a lot. Like I ran away from home, and it was like I was acting out so bad that because of the relationship that we had to like do so much and stuff,
we acted out. We acted out on behalf of us not being able to be together. I didn't want to go to school no more. I was like, what I need to go to school for? You guys keep checking me out. Like, it was just too much. They ended up catching us again, and then
with the letters, they caught us with the letters. And then
I don't remember. Did they snitch on you again, or because I know they caught me first?
I think they just caught you, and then they caught her. Oh, and then
I think my mom had like her parents' number from when my mom went the first time, or something like that, because they had some way to tell them that we were still talking.
So they spoke?
I think so.
Yeah.
But I ended up getting us caught again. I wasn't slick enough once again, and this time it was worse
because they sent her away and they sent me away. So now at that point it was just like
what? And when they sent us away, there was literally no communication at all.
No communication
I didn't have her number. She didn't have my number.
I didn't have a phone. After that, I didn't have a phone. Yep. So guys, we will
do a part 2 to finish this video.
I gotta get into these crab legs because I feel like I need practice.
Stay tuned, you guys, and you guys will find out what happens
on part 2, because there's a lot of more
deets. But thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for the next video.
Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys.
Yeah, don't forget to like this video, subscribe this video, and comment down below. Let us know how would you guys will react to everything we've been through,
or how you guys came out.
Let us know how you guys came out.
Did you guys have a good way of coming out, or it was also drama, or your experiences.
We're out. Peace.
Bye.